Right, guys, you get the January days now. So we've gone past Plough Monday, so you get a few days in January. So let me take you through them. You get Distaff Day, which is on the 7th of January. Now, this could be before Plough Monday or could be around the same time. But basically, it's when women have a bit of a good laugh, men have a bit of a laugh, and you're meant to sort of play tricks on each other because the first day back at work is a bit boring. So, you know, you've done your Plough Monday celebrations, Plough Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and possibly, if you've got to go to work on the 7th, you have a bit of fun. And it's actually on it's called Distaff Day or Rock Day. And the reason it's called Distaff Day is because they used to do it's when women used to go back to spinning and men used to like nick the distaff, or they'd be messing about with each other. It was just an easy, relaxing way to get back into work because it was a bit of a work time. The next we have St. Hilary's Day, which is actually, there's not much to do on this day, but it is the marking point of sort of a legal term, if you like, in the UK. So originally you'd have St. Hilary's Day and everybody know, okay, St. Hilary's Day, we're getting on with it now. Plough Monday's finished, 12th night's finished, Distaff Day's finished, get to work. And St. Hilary is one of the saints that you would go to church and celebrate. But there's not much to do on this day beyond know that it's the back of work type. Now the 17th of January is actually old 12th night day, because remember the calendar changed, it moved by 11 days, so it moved back 11 days. So it used to be on this day. That doesn't mean that it used to be the 17th of January was 12th night. It didn't mean that. What it meant was the days were shifted. So everybody said, hold on, if the days have shifted, then the true Christmas is not on this day because you've moved our days, and we always celebrate Christmas on this day. So some people went with the new calendar and some people went with the old calendar, and the new calendar. So you actually got a mix. So for some people the 25th of December was here, and for some people the 25th of December was here. They all agreed that the new dates were there, but they said the spiritual day is actually 11 days there. Just because the government have changed our calendar doesn't mean our spiritual days have changed. So even to this day, where I live here in Wales, there's people who go and celebrate old 12th night and old Christmas Day and everything. You get extra days because people say, no, this is not Christmas Day, this is just a change in the calendar. So on the 19th of January, it's actually St. Wulfstan's Day. Now, this has pretty much died in our culture, but actually people used to go to church. Of course, these weren't all feasts, so some of these were just celebrations. So you'd go and say, oh, today it's St. Wulfstan's Day. And he's a guy who seems to be an Anglo-Saxon who has actually kept his position when the Normans came. So remember, in our culture, in British culture especially, the Normans come over from France. They used to be Vikings, they become Normans, Northmen, and then they invade England, and the Anglo-Saxons are like, oh my God, bloody hell, what we're going to do? So the Anglo-Saxons are put back by this, but this bishop kept his position and apparently was, attributed with magical cures and all sorts, and he was very well respected. So on this day, on the 19th of January, you should be looking at St. Wulfstan's Day and just have a look on Wiki, have a look what he did, maybe have a picture of him, and just enjoy the idea that people used to genuinely go to church and be like, St. Wulfstan's Day, cure me, do this, and get a bit excited about it. So next we have St. Agnes Day. So this is on the 20th of January. Now St. Agnes was actually a woman who was like holy, very young, sort of teenager, stayed a virgin, didn't get married and wanted to remain pure. But they tried everything, tried selling her off, tried doing all sorts, get her to join the rest of the world. And which is interesting because we always imagine that Christianity is down on sex, but they're actually like, you're not having sex, get married and get having sex, get producing. And actually they sort of like, in the end she died, and she's revered as a saint. So on this day there's lots of things to do with love divination and the idea of love, which is strange since she was like staying away from that, but now people use that day to find out who their husband will be or who their wife will be and things like that. Mainly it's a day for women, but it's absolutely sort of a day that used to happen in the Western calendar. So on these days in January, you should absolutely be like, okay, it's this saint's day. So we've got St. Wulfstan, St. Agnes, and we've got like the Distaff Day, St. Hilary Day. You've got all these type things. So hopefully, that's St. Agnes's Eve. The St. Agnes's Day is the 21st. So it's the 20th and 21st are for St. Agnes. So it's a bit of a bigger deal. Hopefully in the future I'll do videos specifically on those ones, but basically in our culture, not much happened on those days beyond somebody did a love spell, or somebody, you know, went to church and looked at this bishop or thought of that bishop. So it's a bit of a case of January is a bit of a dry month for celebrations because you've already hammered it all at the end of December and early January. So you've had loads of stuff there. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and we'll keep going and let's see what the calendar brings us next time.